Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Ahmad Zali bin Abu Bakar. I am representative from Group A. I'm going to present about hypothesis testing. As we all know, in an experiment, before we do the experiment, we must have hypothesis. A statistical hypothesis is a hypothesis that is testable on the basis of observed data model as the realized value taken by a collection of random variables. A statistical hypothesis test is a method of statistical inference. In hypothesis testing, there are five steps that we have to do. First is the specify the null hypothesis. The null hypothesis is a statement of no effect, relationship, or difference between two or more groups or vectors. For example, there is no association between injury type and whether the patient received an IV in the pre-hospital setting. And the second step is specify the alternative hypothesis. The alternative hypothesis is the statement that there is an effect or difference. For example, the intubation success rate differs with the age of the patient being treated. And the third step is set the significance level. The significance level usually set at 0.05. Have a 5% chance to accept the alternative hypothesis when the null hypothesis is true. For example, the significant level 0.05 means that 5% increase in survival between the intervention and control group. And the fourth step is calculate the test statistic and corresponding value. The value is known as the p-value. The p-value describes the probability of obtaining a sample statistic as or more extreme by chance alone if the null hypothesis is true. For example, the p-value equal to 0.01 chance is likely to happen, and p-value equal to 0.05 very likely to occur strictly by chance. And the last step, which is the fifth step, is drawing a conclusion. To draw a conclusion, we have to look at the p-value. There are two situations here. The first one is the p-value less than significant level, and we have to reject the null hypothesis, and the result is statistically significant. When the p-value is more than significant level, we fail to reject the null hypothesis, and the result is not statistically significant. That is all the steps in hypothesis testing, and that's all from the presentation. Thank you.